Hello dear, you're welcome to Design Slider Tech. I'll be showing how I downloaded and installed free Microsoft Word, Excel, PowerPoint, Outlook, and Office apps using Microsoft 365 Office 2024 version. This is legit from Microsoft websites. But before I show you, please note that this video does not promote or support any illegal activations, including software piracy, cracking, or bypassing genuine licensing methods. I advise all viewers to follow Microsoft's software license terms, as shown on the screen. It is from Microsoft themselves, and I'll leave the link to it in the video description. Hence, the steps in this video are for just educational purposes only. Now, before installing Microsoft 365 Office 2024, it's important to ensure that you do not have any existing Office apps on your system. For those who do not have any Microsoft Office apps installed, you can skip the first step and proceed directly to the second step. Those who have a version of Microsoft Office, first make sure you close any running applications, such as Word or Excel. Go to Windows Start button and search for Control Panel. Open Control Panel and go to Programs or Programs and Features. Then in the list of installed programs, find Microsoft Office and any Office-related program. Select it and uninstall. After you finish uninstalling, restart your device to complete the uninstallation. Now, let's move to step 2, showing my personal experience of how I got Office apps for free. I go to my browser, any browser works actually, and visit this Microsoft's website. The link to this Microsoft's official website is already in the video description. Under Deployment Settings, I expand Products and Releases. I select the architecture that works on my computer. When I'm not sure of the architecture of my computer, I go to Windows Start and search for System Information, open System Information, and under System Summary, I can see System Type. Mine says x64 base PC. That is 64-bit architecture. So I continue with my Office deployment settings on Microsoft's website. I select x64-bit. For Office Suite's product, I'm going to select Office LTSC Professional Plus 2024 Volume License. I'd leave these ones as they are. Then under Apps section, I will turn off Office apps that I don't want and turn on the ones that I need. Hey, the language is important for this to work. The same language that works on the computer must be the same language selected here. Installation, where to deploy Office installation from, should be Office Content Delivery Network. Next, under Upgrade Options, uninstall any MSI versions of Office, including Visio and Project. I will turn it off. I did nothing under Licensing and Activation. I just stick to the default. Nothing is done under General. Nothing is done under Application Preferences. I come down here to click Finish. Then I export this deployment settings using Export. Microsoft wants me to choose the file format, so I select Office Open XML formats and OK. I am satisfied with these Microsoft software license terms, so I accept the terms. The file name is Configuration, then I export. I paid attention to where it'll be downloaded. It's in my Downloads folder. I'll need this later. Next, in my browser, I search for Download Office Deployment Tools. Here is Microsoft's official website where I get to download Office Deployment Tools. I make sure the language is the same as the one that I chose before, and it's the same language that works on my computer. Then I click Download. It'll also be saved in my Downloads folder. Next, I open my downloads and I have the 2 files that I downloaded legally from Microsoft's official websites. Now I create a new folder here and name it Office 2024. Then I select the Office Deployment tool and the configuration, and I use Ctrl-X to cut them out of here, then open the new Office 2024 folder and paste the 2 files in there. On Office Deployment tool, I right-mouse click and run it as administrator. Again, I am satisfied with this Microsoft software license terms, so I check this to accept and continue. I have to navigate under Downloads and select the new Office 2024 folder I just created, and OK. I reopen my downloads again to refresh the new Office 2024 folder. I right mouse click on Office 2024 and select Cut. I can also select it and press Ctrl X to cut the folder. So I open my local disk C drive and paste the Office 2024 folder in there. Now as I open Office 2024 folder, I can see that Office setup file is extracted here for me. What I do next is to open CMD and run it as administrator. I've learned that what makes this work is to run CMD as administrator. I drag the CMD window down a little bit so I can access the content in Office 2024 folder. In CMD, I type CD, then I go to Office 2024, click in the address bar, and I use Ctrl-C to copy the address as text. Then back to CMD, I add a space after CD and paste the Office 2024 address that I copied, and press the Enter key. This has changed my directory to Office 2024 in CMD. So I quickly went to this Microsoft's official website, and I copied this configuration command text provided by Microsoft themselves. I make sure all I'm doing here is legit and legal with Microsoft. Back to my CMD, I type the command text I got from Microsoft and press the Enter key. I permit the system a yes. Now I have to keep my device connected to the internet while Microsoft 365 and Office download for me. This can take a longer time, so I wait patiently. And that is how I got my Office 365 free version of Office 2024. Remember, all I showed in this video is not to promote illegal access to Microsoft Office apps. I advise viewers to stick to Microsoft's official license agreement to access any Microsoft products. Now, I understand it is possible to have a situation where activation is required. When such comes up, what I do is I go to Windows Start and search for any Microsoft Office apps, either Word or Excel. I accept the Microsoft license agreement. On the left menu, I go to Account. When Microsoft Office shows activation required, I click on Change Product Key. If you have your Microsoft product key, input it here. If you don't have one, I advise you to purchase a product key. That's the legal thing to do. Here is a sample key to activate a preview version of Office 2024, which will work temporarily and not permanently. This is to educate viewers on how to activate Office. After you enter your Office product key, click Activate Office, then close the app and reopen it to start using it. When the Office app opens again, you will see this dialog box. How do you want to activate your software? Select the option recommended by Microsoft. I want to activate the software over the internet. Then click Next. Now you should see your Microsoft Office product is activated.